Hey everybody, I'm going to show you what the pin 2 object method does in Construct 3. So I got a little map here. I'm going to go ahead and get things moving. So it's just a simple map design here. So I've got my character. When I click on him and start moving him, you'll see this box around him. I call it a hitbox, and it's a pin 2. Watch what happens. The moment there's an overlap, the enemy's AI stops. Once I go away, kicks back in, and watch what happens here. It bounced back because of the path, but now we're back at it here where it's bouncing again. Clipped it right there, so it stopped. So that's the concept of the hitbox. So instead of having it go right here or go into your sprite and make a big image origination across here, you can simply put in another sprite here and freeze whatever you're overlapping in its tracks, or use it against a block with some logic, of course, and go from there. So let me show you what it looks like. Kind of very simple stuff here. It's not very sophisticated, but I've got if the battle button, if the enemy's alive and it's not overlapping the player hitbox, then the enemy is not engaged. If it's alive and it is overlapping, enemy engaged is true or 1, and then stop the move 2. Here's my basic movement. Again, not very sophisticated right now, but should get you going there to understand what you need to do. Let's look at the player's movement now in regards to it. So move player chosen, because I can have multiple units on the battlefield. Tile movement is disabled. In my game, I have 2 methods of travel. Tile movement when they're in combat, and then fast movement, click-based movement when they're not. So I do move 2s. Again, not very sophisticated. I definitely know I can do the pathing. But this is all you need. Pin, overlap player, nothing there, and go from there. Now I'll show you what it looks like up here. Here's my object. Just simple, just real simple. And you would probably, one thing I didn't do here was put speed of 0. It doesn't matter in this situation, but that's what they mean by a sprite that isn't animated. So hopefully that helps. It's 5 in the morning here, so I know I tripped up a few words there, but that's essentially what the pin 2 does with a hitbox.